Hey everybody, it's me, Greg Manarino. How are you today? It is Tuesday, November 21st, 2017. A tremendous amount of bond buying is occurring right now as I do this video blog. If you happen to be watching this video on my website, traderschoice.net, just look a slight bit to your right and you will not believe what you're looking at. You are going to see a humongous, it's actually almost literally off the chart, green line. That is all the buying right now that is being done by some entity out here to stabilize or prop up the bond market again. I went over for you for weeks now. I've been talking about it, but specifically I explained to you how the powers that be here, and we know who they are determined to keep bond yields under their control. Again, there is no aspect of this market right now that has a true price discovery mechanism behind it, except for maybe Bitcoin, because of the blockchain. The blockchain cannot be rigged, and it's over 8,300 as I am doing this video blog. But have a look at that chart on my website, traderschoice.net. Even if you look for a split second, you will not believe what you're seeing. Now, why is this such a big deal in the environment of today, for example? Well, all of the major stock market indices are up big time. I explained to you as well how they were using the small caps. They were buying up those small caps. Yesterday, I explained to you how the small cap index outperformed all of the other major indices. Again, we see this time and time again. And this is how they're able to rig this market. It's absolutely rigged. From every angle that you want to look at it, it is rigged. So, again, as I am doing this video blog in this environment of risk on, which I explained to you is still here, the NASDAQ today just hit a record high intraday. I would be shocked if it doesn't close at a new record. And all these indices are going to hit new records very soon. There's no doubt in my mind that they will not allow this market to reach a fair value. It's being used as a political prop and a political tool as well. Forget about it. It's going higher. I know Bill Gross said that we had hit a market top. It's just not true. And I explained to you how I was not able to say that because I don't believe we hit a market top. I think they are determined to push it higher. In fact, I know they are determined to push it higher. So again, we have an environment of risk where some entity out here is buying up bonds like there is no tomorrow. Again, in an environment where we're going to get a rate hike next month. I still stand by that. I believe we're going to get a rate hike next month. I know a lot of you don't feel that way, and that's okay. You're allowed to have your own opinion. Look, I could be wrong. There's no doubt about it, but I'm just telling you how I feel. And it makes no sense why individuals or entities or banks, of course we know why they're doing it, would be buying bonds in this environment. You've got to be like high or something. It's insane. And just going back real quick to the rigging here, the in-our-face fakery that is occurring here with regard to gold and silver really got under my skin yesterday. If you saw that video, it's so far beyond anything I ever thought would be occurring at this particular time, but they won't stop that either, and nobody will fix it. Nobody will look into it. I explained to you yesterday, I have written to the CFTC, even though they know about this, the SEC. I've written to several major news outlets. I have not heard a peep out of anybody as of yet. Nothing. I'd be shocked if I do. They are going to turn their blind eye to this, but that's okay. I still feel that we need to bet against the debt, become our own central bank, because if they have to be this desperate to be suppressing the price of gold and silver, we know that's where we need to be, period. Central banks are going to continue to inflate until infinity. If that means The Federal Reserve has to add digits to a screen, whatever they got to do to buy up this stock market, because that's what's happening. They bought up those small caps. I explained to you that. They're buying bonds right now. This can all be traced back to the Federal Reserve if we were actually able to see these trades being made. But trust me on this, they're being done through dark pools. Look it up. We can never find out who's doing this. It's just not going to happen. All right, just real quick summary. Go to my website, traderschoice.net, for a split second, because your eyeballs are going to pop out of your head. And look at the chart on the right side of the page. You're going to see a tremendous spike. That's all the buying that is occurring right now in the bond market. Meanwhile, stocks are in rally mode. So that tells you right there that this is being engineered. All right. No entity out here would be buying bonds in an environment of risk unless, of course, unless there's something else going on here, and that's exactly what is going on here. Nobody would be doing this. Nobody. Sorry. So let's keep our eye on that. I'd be willing to bet that's going to continue. You can expect not just the NASDAQ, but the other indices to also continue to hit records moving forward here. I still disagree with Bill Gross about a market top. I think we haven't even seen anything yet with regard to the rigging in this market moving forward. They are determined to do this, people. They've rigged the debt market. They're also buying junk bonds, by the way. Have a look at that. Ticker JNK. It's insane. So they're going to rig the debt market. Creditworthy and obviously not creditworthy. They're rigging the metals market like we have never seen before in the history of the world. And they're rigging the stock market as well. And there is going to be a moment where this all corrects. Don't know when. I don't care when. You and I are just going to use all this to our advantage, period. All right, look, kind of a long video. I will see you at the end of the day for my market summation. But trust me on this one. Take a second and have a look at the chart on my website with regard to the bond market. Right side of the page under the chat room. You frankly will not believe what you're seeing. All right, with that said, see you at the end of the day.